Lord, protect us from sin and deliver us. Finish it. Finish it from evil. Okay. This is the Mezcotoyz 112 Collective Green Goblin from the comics, not the movie, but you know, this one is, I prefer this version, and he came out very, very cool. Mezco, wow, what a great job. This figure is so close to perfect, so close. As you can see, I got him on here. It is a little tough. We'll just get right into it. We'll kind of go backwards. I'll kind of disassemble him and we'll go through everything, but you're supposed to, I don't have his feet all the way on there, but maybe if I do, and then you kind of snap that through there, and this kind of comes up, and you know, he's supposed to reach, but I can't really get him to grab the thing there, but we'll go over everything. But he does look cool on his glider here, I gotta say. I mean, I do have to pose him a little bit better so he doesn't look like he's on the crapper there, but other than that, yeah, this figure is so close to perfect. It's just maybe two little things on him that you know, I would have I'm just wondering what happened or what could change, but other than that, I mean, wow, I don't even know where to start. Let's put him back here for a minute and let's talk about the glider, because this thing is really, really cool. This as you can see, this handle kind of, he's got some buttons and gizmos there. This handle kind of comes up and it does kind of stay in place, and you can easily push it back down, but it does kind of soft lock in there for him to grab. He's got the back exhaust there for you to stick the effect in, which I got to shove in there a little better, but I'm just showing you for review's sake. He's got the holes down there underneath for these kind of firing, hovering effects, which I really like, because he does come with the normal stand, the Green Goblin stand, but this kind of acts like a stand in itself, you know, and you can kind of put them on there like that and, you know, display them like that. But that looks really cool, and it's done all the way underneath. They didn't cheap out, just leave that flat or anything like that. You could get a shot of him kind of taking off. This is very well done. Very, very well done, as you can see. I don't want to say the sides don't matter, because they do, because some don't push into the other side as well, but they do come with covers. I haven't really tried to pop on there, but you can see the exhaust fan. So yeah, it looks really, really cool there, and nothing else moves on it, but these wings do move. You just got to be, just be very delicate, just be very careful. But as you can see, they do fold down to get the you know, more of the arc angular look there, and then you have they do come up. Whoops. So yeah, they do have quite, I don't want to say quite a bit of movement, but they do move a decent amount, so that's really cool. Again, yeah, with this little, I don't know, I like the way it's designed, the hinge and all that, but I wish it was just kind of stationary and just kind of slide his feet in there, you know, but I don't know, we'll see. So that's pretty much the glider. Let's move on to the figure, and then I'll move on to the rest of the accessories. So this is one of 5 head sculpts on this figure. You can see the laughing, maniacal. He's got the teeth in there. Oh, it just looks, it's just perfect. Flawless figure, flawless. Like I said, I'll get to the two little things, but this figure of the year, worthy for sure. The sculpting on that is just really great. Sorry, I literally opened him like 2 hours ago. Didn't have to heat up anything, although I may have to, which is one of the issues on there. But yeah, this is really nice. It feels a lot sturdier than, if you recall, Mezco's Captain America scales, I guess you could say. Yeah, I don't think these are going to rip off or tear off. Good material. He did have a little plastic under his neck. He kind of, just to protect the coloring. That's great sculpt on those gloves. Wow. I swapped out some hands. the belt. I mean, some of his look is a little plain Jane looking, but that is the comic book design. And I'm glad Mezco's going in the comic book direction. Like I said, some of these actors and celebrities nowadays is just, they're all into something and getting into shenanigans, just like, so, you know, just stick with the comics. The comics are safe. Been around for like what, 60, 70, 80 years. Yeah, let's get into his articulation. And we'll get the head sculpts, but all the head sculpts, the goblins are pretty much the same, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, he gets excellent, like up, great up, down. They sculpted the back of the hood there, so nothing, it's not getting in the way or hindering any movement. Yeah, that's just, that's unbelievable. Ooh, the ears are soft, so you don't have to worry about chipping his ear tip off, you know? I like that. Really nice, Mezco. Really nice. Yeah, I like that a lot. Gripe number one, well, I don't want to call it a gripe. It is something, Mezco, you need to start doing. Is there really no butterfly in there? That's, Mezco, you got to start putting the butterflies. Now, if there is in there, maybe mine isn't just working well, but I don't feel it. Is that in there? I don't think so. Maybe, but it's not working too well if it is in there. Mezco, if there is no butterfly in there, you got to start adding butterflies. Because, I mean, maybe they're worried about the material tearing or going too far, but even if we're able to move it just a couple centimeters, and I've said this in other videos with figures that don't have butterfly joints, like it really makes a world of difference. I mean, we're able to put like our hands under our arms or on our sides, under our armpits, like fairly easily. So figures should be able to do that, and they can't without that butterfly joint. And they gotta like really cut it in deep. I don't care how ugly it looks. I just care about function, because you're covering it up with cloth goods, so who cares? But yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the biceps. He's got everything else. You know, he's got everything else, but butterflies. Mezco, you got to put in the butterflies. Double jointed, elbows, bicep. The upper torso here is so smooth. It feels like there's a lot of layers in there, and he is really moving really well. Really, really well. Now, and this is the only other gripe, honestly, on this perfect figure, is the bottom stomach, or abdomen, I should say, ab cut, you know, under the belt there. The belt's not hindering it. I don't believe it's the material that's hindering the bottom, you know, because it's got, you know, double ab crunch there, and it does not function well. It barely twists. I can't, you know, do the side-to-side thing on it. Like, it barely moves. And I think that's the main issue why I can't get him doing the real, you know, goblin squat, I guess you could call it, on the glider. But yeah, that's, I may have to heat it up, but it's giving me, I don't want to say, it's giving me slight, like, pushback, like bounce back. You know when plastic does that? Yeah, you can almost see it when I let it go. Yes, so slightly, but it makes a world of difference. I mean, everything else on this figure is perfect. I mean, the thigh cut is so good. You could get him almost in a, you know, cross legs, double jointed knees. The boot cut actually moves on this one. I don't know if Mezco counts as articulation or not, but this one moves really well. And his ankle is McGregor level, so like, that's unbelievable. So he's got everything but butterflies and the lower stomach there. I wouldn't complain about the butterflies so much if at least the lower stomach moved, but yeah. So, I mean, he gets a decent crunch. Let me not move the bottom there. But, I mean, looking down, if I want to push everything else. But, yeah, it's not that bottom. The top is moving so well, and it sucks so bad because, yeah, you can almost see it protruding. That's like the end, the bottom of the... Yeah, that's hard plastic right there. That's not material. So it's not budging at all. And that's a shame. I'll try heating it up And I'll let you know on my Instagram, Shadowtoy Photography, just minus the S, pretty much. If I get it to move, I'm going to take the blow dryer as soon as I'm done with this review and see if I can get it. If I can, I'll make a short video or something like that. But yeah, I mean, he can't really do splits just because of material. But I mean, his leg goes all the way up. It goes back, not too much, but I mean, not so much a T-pose. I feel like that's because of the arms, and I don't really want to push it. So it's just like hindered in the tiniest bit, but that ab crunch, yeah, I don't want to stay on it that too much, but here, I'll start swapping the heads. But yeah, all those two little things, and those two little things can make or break a figure. Now I'm doing figure of the year. Every figure I get, yeah, these are soft ears too. Nice. Every figure I get is, now getting the scrutinizing treatment of as if it's I'm treating it as figure of the year. And I want some perfect figures. These are over $100. I want the figure to be perfect, and it better be. I mean, it's 2024 going into 2025. This is part of Mezco's, I think they only got 4 more to go, back order, back list, whatever you want to call it. And here's the head that comes in the package. And they're all so good. You know what this gets me excited for? The mask. The comic book mask figure. I'm so glad they did that one over the Jim Carrey one. And nothing against Jim Carrey. I love that movie, but let's go comic book. Let's get them done first. Easier. You don't have to pay actors, likeness rights, or studios and all that. You just pay Marvel or DC, whatever. He's even got like the chin thing there. Ah, perfect. Next is the Norman head sculpts. Ah, another perfect one. They even got some, I love what they did around the eyes there. It looks like he's, hasn't slept. He's deranged. Circles, I guess you could say, the circles under his eyes. Love how he's got the rolls, the fade. That Osborn fade. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Oh, man, I just noticed that, like, on the side of the face there. Oh, beautiful job on this Mezco. Beautiful job. This one's good, too. Crazy eyes. Wow, that eye looks really good. Wow, that's almost Hot Toys level on that eye. Really nice. Teeth look good. Yeah, they look really good. I'm not going to complain. Really, really nice. Let's get the best head sculpt on. Of course, is the most laughy. Yeah, really, really nice. Really, really nice. All right, let's move on to the rest of the accessories here. I changed some of his hands. Let's go through the pack real quick. He's got some side pointing, some straight pointing, gripping. I got the 2 fists. He's got the goblin thrower in there. Open hand, just kind of relaxed hand. One little thing, not complaining too much, but Mezco only gave us the left hand holding glider hand, only for the lefts, which I thought was just odd. I mean, it's not like they were running short on hands, so I'm just confused why it's just that. Does it just bend a certain way? Like, can he bend deeper from this way and not the other way? I don't know. Let's see. I mean, he does have the pointer there. I'm really forcing it. I'm not being easy on it. So it comes down to about there. Sorry, I'm off center there. I'm concentrating on bending them. And then swing them this way. Ugh. Okay. I don't want to move the knee. I cheated. But no, I'll line it up with this knee because I had to move this one. And I feel like, yeah, it's like, what, a centimeter difference? I don't know. I mean, this one is finger pointing, so he's getting that extra bit there. But I also feel with butterfly joints, you could get the arms to get closer to the body. I don't know. Am I crazy? Is that a crazy thing? But yeah, so hands, only one of those. So that was a little strange. But other than that, I'm just going through the quickie stuff real quick, and then we'll get into the good stuff. Pumpkins, 6 pumpkins. 1 lit. Well, no, I shouldn't say lit. 1 smoking. Speaking of the mask, and 1 on fire. Oh yeah, coming through. There we go. Really cool. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, let's move on. Another thing that impressed me with this is his merce. his little purse here. It did come with a little foamy inside. I popped that out. They put that in there just to maintain the shape. This is wired. This is unbelievably impressive. And I'll tell you what, I think you saw it. Plenty of room to hold the accessories, but you see that? Mezco put a magnet in there. Mezco, brilliant. Brilliant, because you know we're going to break that. I don't got the fingers small. I don't want to deal with buckling that the realistic way. This is a smart choice of taking something that's functional and taking a kind of action figure shortcut to kind of make it easier to do. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Way to go. Way to go, Mezco. And this thing feels like quality. Almost feels like you picked this up in JCPenney's or something like that. Really good quality. Really good. Next up, I got some things falling here, is the mask. Again, mask. All these mask things. Super soft ears. Looks so fantastic. Sculpting's great. No, it doesn't fit on the body. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you. I thought so too, like maybe just like a Norman, kind of like in the movie where he's talking. Well, he can do that. He can hang this on a chair or something, but just like the suit itself. So see, yeah, it won't stay or anything. Oh, there we go. Well, no. So yeah, not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, I like that. I like this mask a lot. I like that a lot. Everything about this figure, other than what I've already gone through, this figure's perfect. I love the pointing. Get that on there. Little shooter there. I don't have that on too straight. There we go. Nope. Just a little off there. Oh, the finger's pointing up. That's kind of why, but that was cool. Really, really nice. He's got some, well, let me pop him back here, and then, you gonna stand? Yes, sir. Whoa! Exploding Ghost. This is really good. Really, really excellent. Nice. He's got a throwing pumpkin there. Coming through. Come on. There we go. Really good. Exploding. And finally, the frog there. Ribbit. Really nice. Nicely sculpted, nicely painted. I like the eyes. They're like, whoa. Flying at Spider-Man. Hands sculpted really well. Really good job. We're not done. Let's just call him a Batarang. He can fit in certain hands, which I like a lot. And he comes with 3 of these, and they're really, wow, I didn't realize how thick they are. Usually the Batman ones are half that size. This is, I didn't realize it until I like picked it up. I was like, oh wow. I grabbed one, but are they different thicknesses or? Huh. I guess they're the same. This one just feels really thick for some reason. But anyways, yeah, and that's yeah, I think I got all his accessories. Really, really nice. Really nice. Really pleased with this figure. I mean, what, other than the 2 little things, was that an 8 out of 10? Let's go into some comparisons. We got Figure Arts Venom. That's going to be a little uneven because of the background here. You know what? Let me twist that. There we go. Without knocking down the whole background here. There we are. Look it carefully. Guys. Okay. There, it's next to Figuarts Venom. Very, very good. I like that a lot. Ooh, I want to try something. I'll try something at the end of this. Oh, just thought of a good head swap. Oh, I hope it works. Let's try the White Ranger here. Let's see if I can get him in the middle so I can get more out at a time. And let's get Mike Myers. White Ranger is really, really nice too. He's also near perfect if his little golden arm gauntlets wouldn't keep falling. Other than that, that figure feels amazing. This is another one, just home runs. Mezco is destroying it this year so far, and it's only like the second month. Here's a Valaverse guy. It was a Series 4 Condor. Which we're taking a look at soon. Yeah, scales pretty well. Scales better with Mezco, I'd say, than other. But, I mean, he is like a, what do you want to call it, a meta-human, for argument's sake. Let's get some Spideys in here now. So it's all right that he's a little bigger, but then Spider-Man is kind of a boy's height because he's supposed to be. That's the Tom Holland Spider-Man. And let's get in the comic book Spider-Man. I'll get him to stand straight there. Really nice. Take that in for a second. Let me grab another one. Yeah, that's really, I mean, he'll go with either one of those. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. You could go either way. Yeah, I mean, it's not really obviously movie, but it really doesn't look that bad. All right, let me keep the comic in there. Let me keep Spidey in there and kind of just switch out a few. Whoops, got some accessories falling. $20.99. About the same height. And yeah, I mean, still looks, $20.99 looks comic bookish, but looks like he's from the future, which works out. Keep Spidey in there. Just because, obviously. Widow. Marvel Legends. So yeah, I mean, yeah, because her height next to Spidey, he's like a boy still in high school. Why are we still with Spider-Man in high school? You know, he does have college and he graduates from college, believe it or not. He does graduate high school. It's crazy. I know it's crazy to believe, but Peter Parker does graduate high school. He does go on to college and have adventures in his college life. They covered it in the Tobey Maguire movies, but here's the Valaverse, Gamora. All right, let's move Spider-Man out now. Let's get in another Spidey. One more. Black suit next to Goblin here. Get his head up. Straight. There we go. Gamora out. Yeah, Spider-Man gets married. I know. Well, they're covering that in, was it Enter the Spider-Verse or Into the Spider-Verse? So I guess we're getting there, but I don't recall him swinging around the baby. Here's Morbius. Oh, they look good. That looks good too. Yeah. Home run. Home run. What, 2 little things on there? So what, a ground roll double? You want to split hairs? But no, this figure's excellent. All right, let's do Dr. Doom, and then let's do what I said I wanted to try after. And I could kind of leave the, well, let's kind of clear the deck here before I try this. So, all right, ignore the hands on this figure, but let's take a Mezco Death Brokers. And I've been wanting to do this. Yes. You're gonna have to ignore the hands. Yes. It works. It fits. Like I said, ignore the hands, please. But, yes. Excellent. I wanted a suited Norman. Yeah, let's get the good doctor out of here. Yeah, that looks good. Excellent. So he fits on other normal Mezco Gomez pegs, or that kind of same head peg. Or neck peg, I should say. Yes, perfect. All right. Very, very happy with this figure. I'm happy I was able to do that head swap. I'm happy with the way it came out. I mean, I can't get him in the, what we're calling it, the Goblin Squat. The official Goblin Squat. But, I mean, it's so close. As you saw in the beginning of the video, it's super close to that. You know, I mean, he doesn't come with those horrible yellow eyes. Oh, but that's okay. I like the white better. Anyways, and yeah, Mezco, you killed it. You killed it with this one. You definitely killed it. If you're not subscribing, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, follow on Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff. And until next time, can the spider come out to play?